Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome back to day 11 of reading and writing. Today we are going to continue working on the strategy compare and contrast. It's important to understand how to compare and contrast because we need to look at how two or more things are similar and how they are different. We watched this video on day 10, but we're going to rewatch it quickly just to give us a quick reminder of why it is important.
Compare and contrast. An important skill within reading is being able to compare and contrast. It helps us to organize information more efficiently. It's also an important skill in our everyday lives. What does compare and contrast mean? To compare means to identify similarities between two or more things. To contrast means to identify differences. As an example, we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast lions and zebras. A Venn diagram is a useful tool to help organize similarities and differences. We might note some similarities such as both animals have 4 legs, they're both found in Africa, and both are mammals. As for differences, zebras are black and white, lions are a yellowy gold. Zebras migrate, lions don't. Lions eat meat, they're carnivores, while zebras eat plants, they're herbivores. We can use the to compare and contrast.
Let's look at the Venn diagram that we made yesterday on day 10. Yesterday, we compared and contrasted the Atlantic Ocean versus the Pacific Ocean. We were able to identify that both oceans have countless marine plants and animals that call it home. Both the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean have sea creatures that are at risk no matter where they live. Let's look at the Atlantic Ocean. We were able to identify that many species are endangered as a result of overfishing. Fishing for Atlantic cod has been outlawed. Let's look at our Venn diagram for Pacific Ocean. We were able to identify that it covers approximately 1/3 of the Earth's surface. Salmon are becoming endangered due to overfishing. Okay, this was done on day 10, and today we are just reviewing what we learned yesterday. Please turn to pages 42 and 44 in your book. Today we are going to work on comparing and contrasting the blue whale and the Loggerhead Sea Turtle. Let's start with the blue whale on page 44. Blue whales are endangered mainly because of hunting. Many were killed during the early 1900s. Most hunting stopped by the 1970s, but their numbers still have not recovered. Whales may also get tangled in fishing equipment and be sickened by water pollution. Blue whales are the largest living animals on Earth. In fact, there has probably never been a larger animal on Earth. Blue whales are long, slender, and colored in different shades of gray and blue. We are only just beginning to learn how intelligent they are. A crowd surrounds a whale stranded off the coast of France in 1904. Whale hunting. People have hunted whales for thousands of years. In the past, people caught whales for food and for the oil in the whale's blubber. Businesses have been banned from hunting whales since the 1970s. However, some native people are still allowed to catch enough whales to live on. Please turn to page 42. Loggerhead Sea Turtle. Female sea turtles lay their eggs in a nest in the sand on their nesting beaches. But the Loggerhead Sea Turtle is losing its nesting beaches. Fewer places to nest means fewer babies. The loggerhead is also often caught in fishing equipment and hunted by exotic predators. All these factors have led to the turtle's endangerment. Chemical pollution. Dangerous levels of harmful chemicals have been found in the eggs of some sea turtles, which may affect the development of babies. Let's look at a Venn diagram for the Loggerhead Sea Turtle and the blue whale. Boys and girls, I have started this Venn diagram for you, but in addition to your reading on Epic or from your Endangered Animals book, you are going to continue completing this Venn diagram. Let's look at how they are similar in the middle. They are both endangered. Let's look at the Loggerhead Sea Turtle. They are often caught in fishing equipment, and they are hunted by exotic predators. The blue whale, endangered mainly because of hunting. They are the largest living animal on Earth. So boys and girls, you are going to read pages 42 through 45 again and continue working on this Venn diagram that we started today. In addition to that, you are also going to read your Animals of the Sea book for 20 minutes. When you have completed that, please meet us back for our writing workshop. Welcome back, boys and girls, to day 11 of writing. We have come so far in writing our essays, and now we are going to look at how we can make them excellent, exemplar. Today, we are going to work on adding transition words into our essay. Transitional words and phrases for information or explanatory text are identified below. We can add transitional words and phrases to clarify, to show relationship, or 3, to link. I'm going to show you how to do each one of those using my essay that I wrote. I used paragraph 2. And I am going to clarify. I am going to do the first one at the top. And I am going to read through this and see where I can add a phrase or word to better clarify what I'm trying to say. I have highlighted that in pink. Plastic pollution causes great harm to the organisms, big and small, that encounter it. From tiny corals to majestic whales, more than 700 marine species are known to be killed either by the ingestion of plastic or entanglement. As can be expected, this results in millions of animal deaths a year. Boys and girls, you can see how I've added the phrase, as can be expected, to clarify, to better say clearly what I want to say. Now I'm going to show relationship. Plastic pollution causes great harm to the organisms, big and small, that encounter it. From tiny corals to majestic whales, more than 700 marine species are known to be killed either by the ingestion of plastic or entanglement. As can be expected, this results in millions of animal deaths a year. On page 11, it states that oil spills, dumping trash, and excess chemicals all have terrible consequences on the health and well-being of the ocean. For example, dangerous levels of harmful chemicals have been found in the eggs of sea turtles, which may affect the development of babies. This is a huge problem. Together, with our help, we can work to solve this devastating problem. The phrase in pink, together with, can show relationship to what we can do to try to solve this problem. I am now going to link my ideas together. Plastic pollution causes great harm to the organisms, big and small, that encounter it. From tiny corals to majestic whales, more than 700 marine species are known to be killed either by the ingestion of plastic or entanglement. As can be expected, this results in millions of animal deaths a year. On page 11, it states that oil spills, dumping trash, and excess chemicals all have terrible consequences on the health and well-being of the ocean. For example, dangerous levels of harmful chemicals have been found in the eggs of sea turtles, which may affect the development of babies. Right there, I was able to link an example to what I was writing about. Boys and girls, now you're going to try it. You are going to either choose 1 or 2 paragraphs and try to add a transitional word or phrase into that paragraph. By the end of this work with our essays, we will be able to add at least 1 transitional word or phrase into all of our paragraphs. But today I want you to just try to do 1 or 2. You can go back to this slide to help you and choose which word or phrase is going to best fit your essay. Please join us back tomorrow for day 12.